Alright. Well, let's get back into it. We beat the rival last time. Now we just got the usual spread of trainers before we get our sand shrew. Need you, and then some backup. Got our Pecha, we got our encounter here, which was Slack Off. But it was quite a bad Slack Off, so it probably gets traded away. Maybe. Two-shot this. Nice. Not relevant, but, you know, it's always nice to see it happen. A crossbow should have this. Trying to use the lower leveled ones here. We don't have a one-shot, but we have a clean two-shot. Okay, we just high-rolled for the kill, that's all. Which is, yeah. Turtwig kills with 2, and can't get outpaced here with Dragon Dance, really. Do we need to do Razor Leaf, though? Or no, we don't have Razor Leaf. Just kidding! It's only ever Mega Drain. If we had Razor Leaf, maybe we just kill this anyway. I can get flinched, I guess, to death. That's a thing. Never mind. Quick Claw. Haha! Alright, Whismer. Do I just stay in? 30% damage. Bite. I'm out... Wait, I leveled up? Yeah, still outsped. Might as well. Alright, next trainer is the Chikorita lead. This can set up screens. I would have to be 15 to one-tap this. I think we go Spider then. Spider kills the Chikorita before it sets up screens. A little high on level, but it's fine. Love Disc kills their chicken. I can beat Turtle by clicking Bite. Then we got the Rattata. The Rattata is always a bit of a demon. Bibarel for Rattata is probably the play. Okay, I think we can just go with the squad we got. We need to rechange anything here. Are we... Yeah. Alright, Rattata in. We're just gonna go to Cannonball and click Headbutt and kill this. Alright, Squirtle. Now we gotta figure out the best clean way to kill the Squirtle. He's gonna Mirror Coat. So, I mean, I could just do damage. Probably I just want to click Headbutt here. You know what? Paranoid me is gonna double check Mirror Coat's not changed to be just like Metal Burst. Yeah, it's not. Alright, we kill if we crit, otherwise we switch and split up XP, which is ideal. How much do I want to split off this XP? Probably a bit. I can bring in everybody. Let's not bring in Kunai. Also, I should probably find somebody to kill this with who doesn't get flinch locked. Which is, I mean, Delibird will be faster. Delibird can kill this. Yeah, this is Delibird kill, I would say. Let's not bring Nunchaku in. Let's just go here. That's enough splitting. Alright, next is the bug one. This is probably just Deli. Like, if I get Poison Sting, it could be bad, but it shouldn't be a problem. Let's just do a quick little box dump. If you are not good against bugs, get out of the team. Also, maybe should bring, some not higher level guys. Actually, let's keep the poison type. That's got some relevancy. Let's deposit... Let's just deposit Bibs. Take Spear. I always forget this has hidden power. It'd be good to know which one it was. Oh, well, you took two. That's very surprising, Metapod, but it didn't make a difference. Did I get the light ball this run? I did. Alright, next one's the Snubble. Bite Attract. Female. God, the secret power Growlithe is quite annoying. $14 Goldeen can Aqua Jet it to death. I just need to come in and not a secret power. So I need Turtle for that? Okay, let's put together vaguely a real squad, I guess. Alright, who's the lead? Bite, Attract. I need a female. Igglybuff actually works, surprisingly. Glameow would be intimidated. Igglybuff Water Pulse actually does pretty good damage. If I get crit turn 1, I have to switch. I outspeed this, right? That's kind of important. I don't, actually. Never mind. Igglybuff is not it. We get flinch locked. Might have to go Ari. Glameow doesn't necessarily win. We run into the crit situation again. Yeah, I guess this just has to be like Ariados. We both get intimidated. And then I still have 50% on leech life, so I still 2-shot. Okay. This to bait, not Secret Power onto Goldeen, who is now 14. Alright, Raikou. No, I always do it! Electrike. God damn it. Electrike. Can I beat this with Swinub? Swift is 25%. Mud Slap is 40 to 50. It's still probably better. I mean, Turtle's actually a cleaner fight, but then I would get paralyzed. So there is benefit to Swinub here. We'll take Swinub. We have Turtle's backup. He's a pivot and backup for the other thing there. Delibird kills but dies to Rolling Kick crit, so we just gotta make sure we don't come in on Rolling Kick crit. Which is gonna be not the easiest thing to do. I don't think I can consistently bait anything else. Ari can bait Smelling Salts if I'm healthy enough, I guess. So I guess it's Ari. Did I switch it on Smelling Salts? Does it know enough to copycat? Will it copycat its own Smelling Salts to try to kill me? That's actually pretty bad. Okay, I have to go like 15, I guess, maybe? Just to make sure that I can not die to a crit Smelling Salts if it does do that. Hopefully it's not savvy enough to do that. I can probably go at least a level here. Alright, I'm faster. Yeah, so we might as well just jab. I guess the better play would have been to go with a weaker move. Okay, Growlithe. This might just be... Oh yeah, this was always going to be like Growlithe, and this is never Secret Power, so we just go straight to Goldeen. Okay, yeah, we didn't need to bring Turtle for Pivot there necessarily. I guess we could get Burn there, which would change this, but whatever. Alright, Electrike. Electrike. We'll go here first. Let's drop Mud Slap. Is there any point in threading any other moves in here? Because I don't outspeed this. Does Powder Snow have a freeze chance? That actually makes sense if it, like, is beneficial if it does. $10%? That's worth playing for. Okay, 21. I am always alive here. Just barely. Alright, Riolu's in on Swinub. So this is gonna click Rolling Kick. We go to Turtle. No. We'll go to Spider. I could go Turtle and then Spider to split. Actually, how's Turtle look into this in general? I just get flinch hacked? Let's not go Turtle. That's our backup. Okay, Bullet Punches me. This bait's always the expected move. We go to Delibird and we kill with Gust. Let's just do it, I think. Okay. No copycat crit shenanigans. Levels are continuing to look bad, but whatever. I kind of know what we want for Rourke. Actually, our Goldeen's really interesting into the Rourke fight because he actually outspeeds and can one-shot Cranidos if he levels up and gets Dive. Not good odds, though. But we're plus speed, so we actually can do some shit. We will absolutely die, though, if we don't get the hit there. So this is not a primary plan. This is a desperation backup plan type thing. Alright, this one is Marip lead. I actually take a lot of fucking damage from this if I lead Swinub. So that's unfortunate. HP Ice for the Turtle as well. Do I just go Bivarel just to kill this thing? I actually can die to Shockwave, so even Bivarel's not good. Glameow? Glameow wins if I don't get Shockwave critted turn 1. No, that's not true. I could still die turn 2 to it. We're 14 on the Turtle. If I go Turtle here, it wants to, like, HP Ice me. I take 2 of these safely. So I have to, like, Mega Drain, That doesn't work. I don't recover enough. It's not great. I could go up a level. Not great. It's not a great fight. Glameow. What if I go to 16 on Glameow? I'm still mostly like surviving Shockwave into crit Shockwave on Glameow is still not looking good. I can two-shot, but it's not a good two-shot even. I probably just gotta go Turtle. I have to bite it twice, I guess. What else can I do here? Baiting HP Ice. Maybe I just click Bite twice and then kill this with somebody else who can just ignore HP Ice. No, because once I've bit twice, it's random move. No. That doesn't work. Shit. Why is this Mareep a threat? I think the best play is honestly like headbutt on him, but he's almost 16 and there's going to be other demons we need his bulk for. I can't use him here. I just can't. It's got to be Turtle. Do I go to 15? 15 gets me the two-shot with Bite. I'm already almost halfway. Traps in the back. No. Just some guys. Love Disc kills. I'll need a different Piplup answer. Goldine's okay. Alright. We'll bring you. We'll bring you. We bring you. You're back up. I'll grab you, I guess. Okay, what if I don't level up and then I go to Glameow? What if we do this? We do Bite. We almost assuredly don't kill. We go to Glameow on a random move, and then we just kill. I like that better, I think. Splitting XP, not leveling up Nunchaku. Try and preserve our HP that way. We can also just flinch with Quick Claw. Alright. Close to max roll there. Wow. You got like both max rolls. Chimchar. Yeah, actually, out of curiosity. Yeah, max roll was 20. So yeah, he's only 4 damage off of the 2 max rolls. Alright, Chimmy. Fake outing me if I go into a Love Disc at 13. Pretty safe. If I go into Goldeen, well, let's go to Boomerang because Goldeen's a level higher. Well, I say that. $16 speed, 25 speed, 31, yeah. Okay, nice crit. Turtwig in. Razor Leaf 75 to 93. Reflect is the other thing it can do here. So we just go to Crossbow. Saw the kill. So no Reflect. Piplup on you. Pluck, Pound, and Aqua Jet. I can stay in. We can put a Gust into this guy first. And then we can decide who we want to kill him with to split off some XP, which I guess is like Boomerang? No, Goldeen. Psybeam's almost 30%. This should be fine. I could split 2 ways. Sure. I figured I might as well do a little chippage there. Okay, that works. Yikes. Imagine he had Pursuit. That is a mistake I made a few times. Not, taking care of the injury, you know? Okay, there's our Repel. So we need our Slack Off for the Sandshrew. I mean, it shouldn't be that complicated to get, so... If it's Machop, I guess is the other consideration. Who has more physical bulk? Goldeen actually does. I guess we just bring both, though, because everybody else is weak to fighting in this box, basically. Should use the Repel here, because I don't know, actually, if it is technically safe. Oops. Alright, so this is maybe optimal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the trainer being right there. No matter what you do, he just still sometimes does the walk animation, which is just annoying. I hate this. I hate doing this. This is easily more annoying than just like normal repelling because just the inconsistency of whether or not he turns versus walks is so aggravating. Bro, turd. Fuck. Sentru! Let's go! Okay, let me remind myself of this guy's level 8 moveset. I assume going to Spider is always safe here, right? And then I can go to Turtle, and I have 1 billion hours to catch this guy. Metal Claw. No Poison Sting. Yeah. Don't ever click fucking run. One of the Pokemon games, the way the UI is set up, makes me more prone to click run when I'm trying to go to Pokemon. And I don't know which game it is. But that shit always bugs me. Alright. Sandshrew was named Chewy. Here's hoping for a good one. Quiet. 14 attack, 9 defense, 1 HP. That's not great. Is Quiet bad too? I feel like Quiet's bad too. Yeah, plus special attack, minus speed. Oof. Big oof. Well, here's what it is. Okay. Get the calc updated. Both of the tunnel trainers can be a little demonic. Alright. Lick, Rock Smash, Teddy Ursa, Smelling Salts. I can die to Smelling Salts crit turn 1 on Delibird, but I do have a 2-shot. Yikes. I don't have, Fox is a little lacking in power here. Mostly in that, like, the guys that I would typically want to use are getting a little out-leveled. I think we have to go for the... it's really bad. I'm mostly dead to Smelling Salts crits. It's not really an option. Bibarel is something I would like to have the option to use for the gym. I don't think it's gonna be... I mean, it's a fast Bibarel. Does this actually... I outspeed Cranidos. I don't do any damage, though. So, like, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't know. I want to look at the next one, too. How do I beat the Eevee? Bibarel into the Eevee is the play. So, I definitely don't want to overlevel Bibarel here. Which means probably trying not to use him. If I lead Spinnerack, does that bait straight in the pig? I think so, right? Because the pig should rank ahead of Wingull. That's not bad. I am mostly dead to Smelling Salts. Do I just go for the Ariados here? Maybe I just go for Ari now? Go Ari, kill 2. Do I need Ariados anywhere else before the gym? I mean, there's a Chingling in the next one. But I feel like the Chingling is less dangerous. The Ralts. It was good on the Ralts, too. Fuck. I think I'm gonna do it. How good is our Spinnerack? Plus defense nature. 30 special defense IV. It's a pretty good Spinnerack. It's a very good Spinnerack. Do I have an alternate for, like, Lileep if it does overlevel at any point? If I get past these two trainers, I get more options. There's a lot more we can do without him for the other fights. Let's do it. Let's take the level. It's one of our better Pokemon. Let's not risk it unnecessarily. If it has to be boxed until the gym leader fight, then that's just the situation. Okay, now we just straight up kill the Teddy Ursa. So hopefully we take 2. If not, can I come back in on the Spoink? I mean, I can, but it's not completely free. Love Disc beats the... Yeah, Love Disc should beat the Wingull. I could probably put Love Disc at 14 at this point, I think. And then we've got Sandshrew for the Nidoran. Water Pulse beats you. Guess I'll grab you. Oh yeah, we need Aqua Ring here, right. That's actually... It's attrition fight against the Wingull, so Aqua Ring is actually good. We'll leave Chewy at 13, though. 13 Shrew should be fine. Is it? Hold on, let's make sure. Because we're bad Shrew. Yeah, Dig still kills. Yeah. Yeah, Quick Claw just to not get Flinch Locked. Flinch Lock is like completely fictional. Actually, maybe it never clicks Bite because the low roll Bite is the same as high roll for the other move. So maybe it never clicks the one because the other one is first in the turn in like the moveset order. Or maybe it's random. But point is, we should get Quick Claw procs more often than he clicks Bite, I guess, no matter what. Alright, we're just gonna kill you. That is a lot of XP. Yikes. Can I go to Goldeen once here? Yeah. I can go all over the place actually. We should think about what I actually need to do. Because I do have to beat the Sandshrew. Does Love Disc bait Sandshrew? Probably not. That was the crit? I could stay in on this, maybe? Is there any point to that? Play the like into Psybeam Confusion? I can kill this with a crit Psybeam, which I don't want to do. Yeah, let's stay in here. Okay, it's still wing attacks. I was hoping it would go for the confusion on the switch. Okay. No, baiting the roost is good too, because now I can Aqua Ring. Okay. This kind of takes forever. Because it's like also just confusion wars. Okay, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay, Sandshrew in. I just killed this. Alright, Nidoran in. Should this be a hard switch to... Yeah, we died to Poison Jab crit, so we just go hard Sandshrew. Okay, we got the poison, which is unfortunate. He does go for bite there, but he does not get the flinch. I wonder if the AI ever... Does the flinch chance ever actually, like, matter for the AI's decision-making? Like, does it take that into account? It might. Especially if I'm, like, poisoned. Because there is some AI stuff that takes into account, like, stalling and shit. I just don't know precisely when, and I haven't studied the AI enough. Alright. EV trainer. I'm thinking Bibarel. So if I lead Bibs, I click Headbutt, I take potentially a lot of damage if it crits, and then I kill with Quick Attack. Secret Power gonna like paralyze me or anything? I could also lead Ariados and just kill this, but I don't know about that. It levels me up if I kill it. Yeah, Ari's kind of done. Alright, believe in the Bibs. That's gonna bait in nobody. Double kick on Nidorina or something. Nidoran F. I need to be 15 on Sandshrew if I want to one-tap this. Oh no, but I have Chip, Rough Skin Chip, so I should be fine. You kill Nidorina. How do I beat... Okay, what about Delibird on Golbat? He's got Confuse Ray, he's got Hypnosis, but Powder Snow kills, and I'm faster. So I just need to, like, not... be hit by those. So I go like somebody else who maybe baits the status moves. I can go to Swinub actually. I can even attack into this with Powder Snow and just try to kill it. And then if I'm confused and asleep, then I can switch. Or if it has lethal, then I can switch. And then Delibird comes in cleanly and kills it. Chingling. Hypnosis, Recover, Confusion, and Swift. Feint Attack is pretty damn strong on Glameow here. If I go 16, I have a 75% chance to kill. In one shot? I feel like that's worth it. Plus, Glameow's definitely a mon that I can probably just over-level. Although it's not the worst thing into Gibble. So maybe we don't want to over-level that if we can help it. And then Ralts. This also just kills Ralts with Feint Attack. It is Custat Berry Destiny Bond with Trace. So we got to think about that. But as long as we one-tap it, it can't do any Destiny Bond shenanigans. I guess if it clicks Destiny Bond on switch in, but then I can just click Charm or Copycat until it stops Destiny Bonding. That should work. Yeah. If it Icy Winds me, I'm still faster. This is a much better Ralts counter than it is the other guy. Aqua Jet 44% on Qingling. Goldeen does decent damage into Qingling. Probably Goldeen in the last slot. Also has Psybeam for the poison types if it has to come in. Do I take Spear and Cutlass to 15 each, maybe? I don't know. Probably not. I kind of like 15 in the gym. I think we leave them at 14 here. Alright. Headbutt. Ow. Alright. Quick attack always kills. This doesn't have anything. None of my other moves guaranteed kill this. It doesn't have a resist in the back anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, the Ralts comes in, traces my simple. Okay. I just kill this? I think it makes sense for me just to kill this. Okay, Nidoran F. Wants to double kick me? This is a perfect Sandshrew switch. Oh, wants to lovely kiss me. True. Fuck me. Shit. Well, I should have probably stayed in on Cannonball for a round to let it sleep me. I'm dead to, like, crit into... No, I shouldn't be dead to crit into poison, but I'll just have to switch back out of Cannonball again. He doesn't kill either. Crossbow's not great. I'm a little fucked. Goldeen could go for the kill, but I need to get damage on this first. If I go to Bibarel, it's just gonna click shit. I can't go to Swinub. I died a double kick crit. Aw, man. I got fucked. I never respect the sleep enough. I don't have anybody that can, like, switch into a Sludge Bomb and still take, like, a double kick. This is really bad. If I go to Goldeen and I don't get crit or poisoned, it's pretty safe. No, it's not. It's never safe. Dude, I'm really fucking struggling. I think I just have to risk Bibarel death at this point. I'm actually fucked. Expected outcome is 29 damage between Sludge Bomb and Double Kick. These overlap as well on rolls. It probably just wants to Lovely Kiss me. And then I go to somebody else and get kills. What do I do on the back line here? Can I, like... I can kind of sweep through with Delibird on the rest of the fight with a little bit of luck. Probably going to try to Hypnosis me, though, on Qingling, which is going to be a problem. Then I got Whip. Fuck. Yeah, I can't go to Whip. Well, I could go to Whip, honestly. This is like Whip plus Cannonball to kill. Or Goldeen. Wait a second. Is this... Okay, hold on. Let's do the math. 90% damage plus Poison Tick, theoretically, versus... like 60% damage and Poison Tick, but I'm already down around 60%. I think Goldeen into Glameow is a kill. I go Glameow. I click Feint Attack. And then I go Goldeen, I click Psybeam. It's not a kill. It's not a guaranteed kill. But I come in on a double kick and I can survive like the Sludge Bomb. I think I have to go for it. Okay, we're poisoned. Am I dead now? Double kick is 20. I mean, I just died a crit. What if I go hard Goldeen now? I take 20% from double kick, I click Psybeam, it clicks Sludge Bomb. Or Lovely Kiss, and I click Psybeam again. What if I switch and it goes for sleep, though? No, it won't sleep because I'm poisoned. Yeah. Okay, but what if I click Psybeam and then I get slept? Then I just go to Bibarel and I kill? I think this makes sense. I think this is now safer. It did go for the Sludge Bomb, which is real unfortunate. I die to poison if I stay in, right? I need to watch the footage back. Make sure the poison tick does kill me. I could do the math, but it's easier just to watch the footage back, and then I don't have to worry about the rounding and shit. Trusting that I'm, like, interpreting shit correctly. Yeah, it's 4 on poison. Yeah, we'd survive first tick of Toxic, but not a poison tick, right? Yeah, so if we go to Cannonball now and random move... It'll never be Lovely Kiss. Crit double kick is exactly 32. Okay. We're good. That was fucking awful, but we're good. Mudshot so I don't make contact? Always hits. Actually, I didn't even check the ability. I don't even know if it's Poison Point. It is Poison Point. Okay, Mudshot's correct. Okay, Zubat in. Zubat on Bibs. This is probably gonna go for a status move, I would guess. I kind of need to get Delibird in. Can I go to Swinub on this? Yeah, going to Swinub and baiting the status moves is probably safer. Or do I just attack this at this point? No, we just attack. We actually just kill this. Yeah, things are spooky enough that we just wanna... We don't want to play any games. Qingling. I can also just kill this. Yeah, we always go for this. Alright, we didn't even over level, so that's good. That was unnecessarily terrifying, but we're fine. Did we take any actual risks there? I'd have to go back and look at all the switches. We might have had a couple that were dead to like crit plus poison. Alright, let's collect our resources in town. Great Ball, Dust Ball, and then do encounter routing. We'll get our Slugma encounter after we get these encounters. Alright. So, the decision for daytime versus nighttime is Magby versus Vulpix. The upside of Magby is duping out Magby for the mine, which gets us pretty much only spicy encounters in the mine if we do that. Daytime gets us Aeron, Geodude, or Phanpy. I don't hate going for the Magby in general. Just because of how many encounters run in the grass. Upside, I guess, of night was the Dusk Ball. Actually, didn't we figure out that Dusk Ball Vulpix was, like, guaranteed? Was that true? Let's check this. This is kind of relevant. Actually, I think this is the most relevant point. Because Vulpix is so fucking good in this game. So, let's just go through this all. Personal stat changes. Vulpix, catch rate. Vulpix catch rate is 247. 247 is probably not a base game catch rate, I'm guessing. Pokemon by catch rate. Yeah, there's nothing. 255, 235, so it's just any little guy. Okay, well, if it was a Caterpie, the level is 11. So a level 11 Caterpie is 100% in a Dusk Ball. And if we go on the other side of the divide for base game, we're going to like 235 Nidoran. That's still guaranteed. Okay, we'll do Vulpix then. Yeah. If the choice is between a Magby dupe and a Vulpix, we'll take the Vulpix. Do I... Okay, wait. If I'm doing this, then do I do mine first for higher Vulpix chance? By duping out the Magby, maybe. I can even do City? No, City doesn't have Magby? Yeah, it does. 10%. I also kind of would like the Poison type for this fight, maybe. I think I'm going to do mine first. Yeah. How do we catch guys if we need to catch guys? We have Sing here. The big problem with the mine is there is the Onyx that just fucks your shit up. So I feel like the catch squad is going to be like Sing, Campy Crit, Intimidate, Charm, and then Bulk, or the Cat, which is also Charm. And Sandshrew is Chip with Rough Skin. I guess we'll lead Grenade for the sleep. Do I want day or night for this? Daytime Aeron Magby, nighttime Judith Zubat. I would prefer the Aeron chance, I think. Rather than getting fucked to death by a Zubat again. Okay. I kind of expected it to be a thing that came up. I don't think I had one of these previously on the weapons nickname theme. No, I did. It was Napalm. Jolly Magby. This is minus special attack plus speed. With some mid-tier IVs. This gets Fire Punch, so minus special attack is maybe actually okay on this. Is there any reason to get City first? Daytime City's Rattata, nighttime is Zubat Charmander. .207 is now like 50% Vulpix. The Charmander dupe, I guess, for even higher Vulpix odds. Sure, I think that's the play. Hey, prick. Well, we want to switch tonight, so let's do that. Oh yeah, also, I didn't mention it, but we're on the newest update today, which I did switch mid-save, which is maybe bad, dodgy, but we're early on in a run, so I felt like, fuck it. If it goes bad, I don't really care. Also, one of the fixes, well, the main fix with the newest patch was a crash, so... Not that it matters, because we're not Penguin Run, but... Still felt like I might as well not risk it. Hell, maybe the crash can happen from the opponent using it, which also doesn't matter, because our opponent has a monkey, but you know. Alright. I will take that. Does it explode at this level? I don't think it does. This is great. Smog, Toxic, Psybeam at 6. Smokescreen at 10. What is the catch rate on this? Can I just start chucking balls? 247. Okay, it's not bad. Let's go here. And let's just start hucking balls at this point. Okay, this was mine. This is great. This is, I think, potentially the missing piece of the gym team. If we can sneak this in to set Toxic on both, like, Shuckle and Corsola safely, that's really good, I think. But I don't know if that works. Quirky? Neutral, right? Yep. Okay. 20 special attack. It's not the worst. It's bad, but it's not the worst. I mean, it's perfectly usable. Also, forget Smog is 60 base in this. He's got a good moveset to start with here. Alright. Now we head north for the Vulpix. So I guess we always lead Grenade. In case it's Growlithe. I probably don't outspeed, but we can try. I mean, I'm low enough level, or I'm high enough level, I mean, comparatively, that maybe I do outspeed if it's Growlithe or, like, Cyndaquil. Okay, it's the Vulpix. We just hard Duskball this. Huge. Alright. We did Cute Charm this into a male, which could have negative repercussions, probably does, but there's a lot of more female Pokemon with Attract, it seems. This is the first time we've had one of these. I'm feeling pretty good about the box now. Between Vulpix and Koffing, I'm like, nice. Nice. Wait, didn't we have one of these? In one of the runs? Oh, we had it in the countries run, right? Because I named it Japan. Yeah. Which is where we first did the Dust Ball thing. Alright. So, it could be... it could be another obvious fire-based weapon. You've already reserved Molotov and Napalm. Are there any weapons that are associated with foxes? Not really. Ooh, Thermite, maybe? Thermite feels like it should be something... Like, Thermite would have been a better name for Magby, maybe? Pat bombs. Stinkpot? Interesting. See, flamethrower is just like too obvious. Okay, Fugas. Improvised mortar constructed by making a hollow in the ground. Full of explosives, projectiles. Interesting. That could work. It's connected with fire in the British World War II era. I'm reading through the Wikipedia article on flamethrowers now. I'm just gonna look. I'm looking for like an interesting, like historical one, maybe. Hmm. Okay, well, nothing's standing out to me as the best option. I might do Fugas. Which is not the greatest, but... I also don't want to spend all day trying to come up with a perfect nickname. We can always change it on a future attempt if we get a better one. Can you just click roar, my guy? Let me leave? Alright, let's get our Shalagma. Which is probably the slack off. But let's go through the box. So, first off, the Magby. We just looked at this guy, but like, jolly, okay physical attack, like average, essentially. Average defense. Like, it's not great, but I don't hate it. Cannonball is timid, which is minus attack plus speed, right? Yeah. 30 speed, 30 attack. bad stats otherwise, but like he's done some work. He still does pretty okay damage overall. With like a minus attack but a 30 IV still kind of washes out to be like mid. And the speed is like nice with some stuff there. You are promising long term, I think. You're really bad right now. I can see you doing something. I kind of want to keep you for novelty if nothing else. Yeah, there's Bill. Bill looks pretty bad. We've got a really good Delibird. This guy's kind of last hurrah is Mars. But he's relevant for Mars, potentially, so I think keeping the Delibird around is good. We're definitely not getting rid of a 28 special attack coughing. Ooh, okay, Sassy, 31 special attack. This looks like a pretty good vault pick. Sassy, though, is minus speed plus special defense. I'll actually take that. Minus speed sucks, but this is great. 31 special attack Vulpix is like awesome. And at least the nature is not detrimental. Like it's detrimental, but at least it's not like completely detrimental. The special defense bulk might be relevant for some stuff. Yeah, I mean it's like a specially defensive Pokemon too, so it's good in that sense. Cutlass, high attack, high defense, hasty. This was yeah, minus special plus speed. That's pretty good. This thing can actually kill Cranidos. Can outspeed and kill it. Not guaranteed by any means. It needs to level up first too, but it's relevant. This is a cute Charmer. The biggest thing I wanted to do with this was try to get a Skitty of the opposite gender so that I could cute charm for Wormadams, none of which worked out. This is still probably not bad. This could be our second Moonstone, although we'll probably go for the Nidoran this run over the Toto, although I still would have liked to do the Totodile, but I don't know if I can do that. I wonder how well, let's just keep going through the box. I think I'm happy to keep this. We can try to find other. Let's look at this. What other cute Charmers are there? Also, your Sassy nature as well, which seems pretty good for bulk on this. This is fine. Actually, yeah, first question. Jubilife does not have Skitty. Is there any Skitties left? No. There's still Glameows and Meows, but it doesn't look like there's any Skitties coming up anywhere. Second question. Well, second question actually is, did I miss anything here in town? Because I clicked on the wrong tab, but it's the item tab. So I might as well know we're good. Alright, ability changes, cute, charm, Cleffa. Amity Square Cleffa. Yeah, man, that's not anytime soon. Yeah, okay. So we're pretty much... This is pretty much not happening. This is pretty much not manipulating us into another cute charm Pokemon ever. You technically could, but like realistically it's not happening. But I don't think that actually affects the decision to keep him or not. I just was curious about it. Yeah, you're a bad Sandshrew, but you're still a Sandshrew, so you're definitely staying. You're obviously staying. Love Disc, good sack, of course. Gentle Nature. Plus Spadef minus defense. That's not really doing anything. You're still the guy for the gym, probably, sack-wise. And then, yeah, Incredible Limber Cat. I feel like you actually have some potential. It's just a really bulky, fast Glameow. Or, Purugly. Somewhere. I am curious to see how this would do into... Actually, let's check it. I'm curious. Rotom... Rotomo, Gardenia, a level 28 Purugly just loses to Thunder. Very cool. Okay, never mind. Even plus Spadef, I just get fucking rocked. I do outspeed it though. So if I came in on a Shadow Ball... What else does this learn? It would have Night Slash. So it would actually have Night Slash. And I could Copycat Shadow Ball. I'm better off just clicking Night Slash on it than I am clicking Shadow Ball. Night Slash is 41 to 50%. I can win. Like, come in on a Shadow Ball. It clicks Confuse Ray. I Person Berry. I hit it for 50% of Night Slash. And then I hit it with another one. If I crit Night Slash, I can... It's like a guaranteed 2-shot. Or just a 1-shot. It's not a good perfect counter, but like... It's not that bad. Okay, well anyway, that's looking way far ahead, but I was just curious. So yeah, I really do think it's just gotta be you. This is minus attack. This is Calm Nature. I feel bad trading this guy away because I've never used him in this game. And he's like a rare encounter. But like, yeah, it's plus special defense minus attack. I just don't see this guy doing anything in this condition. Like, minus attack for plus special defense with a 0 special defense and 0 attack IV? That's crazy. Yeah, and you don't get Slaking till 90. This becomes Vigoroth at 18, and Slacking is 90. So that you're just sitting here on a Vigoroth forever, which is only marginally boosted, so it's a 450 stat Vigoroth. I don't believe in that guy. I just don't. Not with these stats. See you, Bill. Alright. First trainer in the mine. This is what? Combi? Combi guy? Yeah. Alright, let's get a maybe 14 on my new guys. Maybe Shrew too. Okay. So we can always kill the combi with Fire Spin. There's no reason not to. We always bring the Sand Shrew so we can dig out. Fan P dies to Fire Spin. Self-destructing Geodude. Our miserable Lovedus does not kill him. Ever guaranteed? I can always Aqua Jet, but I still am risking then a self-destruct. Seems quite bad. Powder Snow kills him, but I just died a Rock Throw. 15 Turtle outspeeds and kills. If I'm really scared of self-destruct, I could put a Chillin' Parry on this already. It's probably worth it, honestly. We just got to make sure we don't leave it on there. Okay, coughing's actually really good for Fan P. And then a Curse Accelerock Bidoof. This is one of those ones that can surprise you. Do I just bring my Bibarel again? I don't really want to. Hmm. $15 Slug just kills it. That's probably the play, right? Just bring Slug back in. Do I have a alternate kill, actually, on the combi with, like, Delibird? Yes. Okay. So you take that, you take the Geodude, You take the Bibarel. And we got our dig out. And then if we need somebody on emergency backup, I don't know, Love Disc. Alright, be right back. You can get Wigglytuff for this gym, right? Does that do anything? Wait. I don't have any other Moonstone Evos, right? Yeah. Okay, let's get through this fight first. Rather than think about this. You can get the Moonstone before this, actually, right? Because it's over on the other side of this cave. Might want to consider this. Ice move kills. Either kills. He did not Tailwind? Cool, I guess. This brings in Geodude. Yeah, see, maybe that's the bad side of this lead, is it baits the Geodude. Oh, wait, I just kill it? No, this is fantastic. I just chain this. I'm just trying to make sure... Yep. I'm just very paranoid there because he kills me if I don't kill him for some reason. So I'm like double, triple checking for like Quick Claw and shit. Alright, this is just Chestnut and kill with a Fire Spin no matter what it does. I'm never dead. Crit is unnecessary. Do I just kill the Phanpy here? I am dead to Bulldoze crit if it does 40. Yes. Alright. So this is Bulldoze, possibly. We're going mine. Nice miss. Alright. Optimal damage is Psybeam. Psybeam is usually a 3-shot. I like that he charmed me. Why did he charm me? Wait, why did he charm? I have no physical moves. Does he not know in this game if I have physical moves? I thought the AI knew. Huh. I just assumed that that was a thing, but maybe it's not. Okay, Chilean Berry saved. Definitely something I should be running, maybe. Like, there's probably been a few cases where we've not used the Chilean Berry, on Rourke and just not pulled it back out of the bag for any, like, the doubles for, like, in the turn of force, and that's just objectively a mistake. You'd rather lose the Chillon Berry to a self-destruct than a Pokemon, like, always, right? I mean, there's some situations where maybe you'd rather die, but generally speaking. Alright, let's look at this Igglybuff situation. I'm pretty sure we can get Wigglytuff now. But I don't think I need it, right? Wigglytuff learns nothing, so once you're Wigglytuff, you're donezo. 21 Body Slam, 25 Submission, 29 Shadow Ball on Jigglypuff. Interesting. You could have Shadow Ball Wigglytuff for Fantina. Igglybuff itself. Copycat at 17. Oh yeah, no, you always take Copycat. Nah, delay at least 17. Okay, but Sing, Water Pulse, Body Slam, Copycat, maybe, then Evolve. Then you'd have Wigglytuff with Body Slam at like 21 for the Forest. I kind of like that, I think. Let's look at our guy again. Yeah, we're 19 attack. 19 attack. Or no, we're 9 Ivy attack. 19 is our current stat. 18 special attack. I'm just curious if this is a Wigglytuff with Body Slam. Against, like, I don't know, what are we fighting around that point? Let's look at, like, Commander Mars's Purugly. Yeah, like, equal level, like 30-35% body slam damage versus 41-48 return. And I could, like, Copycat return. No, I would Copycat myself because I'm slower. Well, I could Copycat return on, like, switching or something, but... yeah, I think we'll take the Wigglytuff Evo off of Body Slam. Submission, maybe, has merit. It was a 90 base fighting move. We end up being 42 attack to 46 special attack at like level 22 Wigglytuff. Submission's only 25. I can definitely take Submission. We do Submission, Body Slam, Sing, and then Copycat, and we have nothing for Ghosts, but who cares? And it's like a discount Azurill. Azumarill. You can keep Water Pulse for evasion bullshit, but I think I'd rather have Sing Copycat. I guess that's the question, right? Do I want Submission or do I want Water Pulse? Because if I don't take Submission, then I get 4 levels of extra XP out of this guy. Which is pretty substantial. And I don't even know if I want Submission that much. I mean, I want it, don't get me wrong. In a Void, Submission's definitely better than Water Pulse. But considering the actual fights in the game I might use this for, I would have this for Mars with Water Pulse. Like 50 to 60% on like Hippo. 26 to 30 on Luna. Like the damage range is not good. But it could also go up another 2 levels or something before then. Like a 3-shot on Lunatone, 25% to Goodbye. It's like the damage is not good, but I don't take much either. The bulk is decent. Like I basically dual Gabite. I can also go for like body slam through evasion on something like Gabite and then try to kill with the water pulse. Water pulse also not bad into the Gligar. Honestly, putting this up high enough, like 25 to get a 2-shot to the Gligar. Yeah, there's a Gligar counter with water pulse. Okay. Cool. Let's write that down in the notes. Yeah, I'm not going to take submission. I'm going to keep water pulse. I also might be able to put Aurora Beam on this, which might be even better. Yeah, because I could do Aurora Beam at like a lower level and get the 2-shot because the first one clears the Yachi and the second one just murks him. Also, yeah, much better into the Gabite if it learns Aurora Beam. Let's make a note of that, but I probably don't want to commit my Aurora Beam to it. This is also just way in the future, and I shouldn't be thinking about it right now. But it's curious, you know? Can't help it. Alright, let's plan the actual next fight. I'm anxious to get past Rourke again. Dunsparce. Mudslap, Glare, Tackle. Actually, the best counter for the Dunsparce is comically Glameow. Glameow just hard counters his entire moveset, which is very funny. Because evasion doesn't matter and I can't be paralyzed. We just win. That baits in Machop. Which is clicking Fire Punch or Smelling Salts. And then gets completely fucking bodied by Coughing. What a good Pokemon. Coughing baits. Does Coughing bait Rhyhorn? Because it doesn't look at Levitate? I don't remember. Okay, Delibird would just die if it clicks Rock Slide, which makes me not want to ever bring Delibird. Turtwig. Speed Ties. It's got Megahorn. It's really bad. Dude, my fucking water types are just dog shit. I kind of need better water types. Random thought. Again, distractions that are not relevant to the current fight. What can I fish for in the Ravage path? Slowpoke. I think I'm good, thank you. 100% guaranteed Slowpoke. Oh, wait a second. I say I'm good, but also, if I did, fish for Slowpoke. That gets me like 90% Totodile, I think. If I take the Barboach as well. Is that like Hyper Greed? Kind of. 80%, yeah, 80% Totodile if I do that. 80% Totodile, 1% Chinchu. If I do end up with the Chinchu, does it at least evolve? Or do they change it? Because then at least I would have, yeah, 27. So I could have a good water type. Gets Aurora Beam. The moveset is not very good. I just guaranteed Volt Absorb. Lantern is not buffed. Eh. Ooh, here's a consideration. I don't have Azurill. Hold on. I'm not going to get the Barboach, right? Because I'm most likely to get the Azurill with the delayed fishing encounter now. Yeah, 60% Azurill, which we'd actually want. Yeah, I know. I definitely want Azurill on 204. If we get the Barboach, we could just go for the Toto then. If I feel like it's spicy. It's going to bloat up a bunch of mediocre water types in our box, though. The other thing would be like Honey Tree to try to get Wormadam. Oh, anyway. I got very distracted. What was I doing? Oh yeah, trying to figure out how I beat a Rhyhorn. Because all my water types suck. Yes, that's what was happening here. We'll have Sea King. It's like not completely dead box water-wise. I might have to evolve Turtwig. I think that's the play. I think this is just evolve this guy now for a safe Rhyhorn counter. And if he clicks... Yeah, that should be safe because if he clicks Rock Polish on the switch in, then I just kill him anyway. It doesn't matter that he outspeeds me. He doesn't have... Well, he has Flinch on Rock Slide, but I'll click Mega Horn, which I do survive. I mean, I guess I am kind of also... putting myself in a position to maybe not use this guy as much on the gym trainers. I don't know. Maybe it's a mistake. And we're playing safe. Let's just keep playing safe. Bite or Rock Throw? I feel like I want Bite over Rock Throw here. I don't really want either long term, but like... Okay. Slugma, the Slugma wins the mirror match always, right? Kinda, but no. Why outspeed? So if I switch into Ancient Power, then I don't win? Oh, hold on. Did I have Sun Up accidentally? Oh shit, I did. Hehehe. I clicked on the Slugma before I looked at the Rhyhorn, which is why I was like, my water types don't kill this. They do kill it, but they still do die, which is the thing. How does Sandshrew do into Slugma? Bates Ember. Can die, does a lot of damage with Dig. He's still probably the best fallback guy I have to get the kill with if I needed to two-man it. Do I ever... Is there any point in charming this? It's probably just... I mean, I don't have necessarily a 3-shot. This might be a 4-shot. Charming gets kind of fine once, I think. I can feint attack, and then aerial ace, then if it switches, I can punish the switch. Oh yeah, it's got a berry even. Charming was the correct play, for sure, I think. Alright, Machop in. I'm currently dead to Fire Punch. Wait, what was my plan for this? Oh, Sun is up in the calc again. Okay, yes. I was like, wait, why am I taking so much Fire Punch damage? No, it's because I'm fucking bad at the game. 70% Fire Punch. Max roll is 15, so 30 on crit. So yeah, we go to Wheezing, or to Coughing, and we just Psybeam this twice. Get Rhyhorn in. This should be Rock Slide. I go to my Toy Toll. We just click Mega Drain. Okay, Rock Polishes. Okay, and now it's the Slugma, and now the sun is up. Do I just kill this? Do I want to just kill this? Is this even safe? Many questions. Stomp can kill, but then I get all the XP. That seems bad. I could go for Bite Flinch before I switch out. Right now I'm taking 40%, 46% from Ember. I could also Rock Throw, but again, crit kills. I think I'd go for the Bite Flinch here. Make this easier for our Slug to duel it. Because now we should just, like, kill with Fire Spin. We outspeed, 53%. Residual gets it. He does get Ancient Power here for quite a bit of damage. But, okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely we want to chip that. That's definitely the correct way to play that. Actually, are you the fastest? Because Onyx is a thing that exists in this cave. No, you're actually faster. But you're only 1 speed difference in your damage, so let's just keep it like that. Okay. Gym trainer number 1 is the one that's the demon. Sandshrew lead probably kills his lead at 15. Yes. It's a speed tie. Doesn't matter because it's priority spikes. Rockhead, Citrus. Just kill him. Quick Claw doesn't matter here. Alright, Bates Oma. Which wants to click Brian. I go to Grodel. And I kill with Stomp. I never die. Alternate plays are nothing, really. That baits Anorith. Goldeen has a 2-shot, but takes kind of too much damage. What if I'm 16 Goldeen? It's bad. Huh. Yeah, it's not great, is it? It might just be Bibarel? I can go for Headbutt Flinch, I guess. How close are we to leveling? Quite close. I should be fine here to use this on Anorith, then switch it out on something. Alright, Onyx. Well, that would bait in Machop. And Machop would either Karate Chop or Fissure me, and you would just lose to a 16 Coughing. Can Fissure hit a Levitator? Do I need to go to 16? Wait. No, just wait. No, does No Guard also just make it? This No Guard might just negate it. Fucking negate it as well, right? I'm pretty sure No Guard does counter levitate, right? Just not bypass type immunities. Mold Breaker bypasses levitate, right? Oh my god. I don't know if this hits. Does not. I think levitate. Okay. Levitate on Bulbapedia specifically says it makes the target immune to damaging ground type of moves. Damaging, not all moves. Pokemon with Levitate are affected by Sand Attack. See, if a Levitate Pokemon is affected by Sand Attack, It would make sense that it was affected by fissure. It fails against Levitate in Mystery Dungeon. That's all that the Bulbapedia page tells me. I think I just go 16 coughing on this. Just because might as well. Okay, then we need an answer for the Onyx. I probably can't go back to Grodel at this point. I can try and kill it with Love Disc. But if it clicks Swagger, I kind of gotta switch. If it clicks Swagger, I can go to Goldeen and kill it? That works. Who am I missing? Coughing. Okay. Everybody at least 15. You go to 16. 70? Sure. Because if I want to poison something, I just click Toxic anyway, right? Alright, this should be a safe line? Unless I get crit, like, twice by Machop on coughing, I guess. Bibs outspeeds. 18 coughing on 20 speed Machop. Do I put... Maybe I Quick Claw coughing. That might make sense. Alright, Sandshrew always kills at this level with Dig. He sets up the spikes, expected. Didn't really factor that into my damage calcs at all, but it shouldn't really affect things. Omanite comes in. Omanite is always clicking Brine. It's faster than me. So I take Brine for like nothing. And then we actually kill a Stomp on Turtle. Apparently. Which makes sense because like the it's got a berry, right? And like sand is up. Okay, Anorith comes in. I am at 18. Anorith sees kill with Bug Bite. Or Aerial Ace. No, only Bug Bite. Only sees kill with Bug Bite, always sees kill with Bug Bite. We're going into Bibarel for 23 to 28%. And then we click headbutt 3 times and win, I guess? Which is not the best. It's the start of a plan, but like we kind of need a flinch to make this completely safe. What if I go to Sandshrew? Sandshrew's a 2-shot, but it's not really all that much better. Let's go to Bibarel first. Alright, 34 to 31. I'm actually dead to crit plus sand here, but I have to attack. Oh my god. Did he get the roll to kill me? Nope. He didn't get the roll. Yeah, it wasn't every crit plus sand, I should have said. It was max crit plus sand. Maybe not even max. I was at like 4 there, right? Sandshrew. Okay, he's at half. I'm at 25. Bug Bite max roll is 26. Aqua Jet max roll is 24. So he can kill me with Bug Bite crit if he picks Bug Bite. The rolls heavily overlap. The min rolls are identical on Bug Bite and Aqua Jet, so this is essentially a 50-50, right? Maybe not, but maybe slightly more Bug Bite. Metal Claw kills. Let's just go for it. Okay. Okay, this might be Fissure on the Switch, which is nice. It's Fissure or Karate Chop kill. Either one of these is good for coughing. Either one of these is optimal for coughing. Nice. Hey, Bonnie, welcome back to the stream. A shiny baby Groudon. No? Not sure who you'd be seeing that would be interpreted as that. Psybeams. We need 2. But he could get confused, so... Now it's a ball of gas, yep. Okay. Pretty safe. We were safe from crit. Oh, no, we weren't, because he outsped me. Whoops! I forgot he outsped me. That's why we gave this Quick Claw. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. We're not dead to Sandstorm. See? Everything's fine. Was that the crit, actually? Maybe that was safe? We're at like half there, right? That had to be the crit. Okay, now it's just the Onyx. So this should be... Okay, this is going to click a killing move. This is going to be Rock Throw. Always Rock Throw. I think the best bet is to go to Love Disc. Love Disc can kill. Goldeen cannot kill. This is what our team is. They're a little worse for the wear, but we got 2 water types that can beat the Onyx. So we'll never lose to the Onyx, but if it crits, if we don't get the kill and it crits, it kills Boomerang. So here's hoping this works out safely. This one should never be able to kill. It's the retaliatory hit here that can kill. Actually, am I just dead? Do I just lose? I'm dead to dig plus sand if it gets high roll. I'm kinda dead. This is only a 6% chance to kill. I'm faster, but I don't kill because sand is up. Wait, he's taking damage. He took sticky barb damage. That changes the odds. He's at like, let's say he's at like 90%. If he's at like 90%, it's a 90% chance to kill, basically. And I don't necessarily die. If I switch to Goldeen, he takes more sticky barb damage. But Goldeen just doesn't kill, so like this doesn't get me anywhere. Goldeen's dead in 2 as well. Dig is a 1-turn move in this game, unfortunately, so you can't like switch to like dodge dig. I think I just got to go for the water pulse kill here. And we only die if it's like high roll digs. Okay, we got the crit. Yeah, I think I don't like the dig change. I think I like dig being 2 turns because it makes it feel, you know, thematically appropriate, like you're digging a hole. But I get why they made it 1 turn so that you can't like exploit it either against the AI for using it or by using it against the AI. It makes it more difficult. All right, that was the hardest gym trainer. The last one in the back is much easier. Nobody died. Awesome. Alright, so the next guy is the Bastiodon lead. Dig does not kill, which means it can Metal Burst me. So I go Metal Claw, and then I click Dig and kill it. And that's pretty safe. So Sandshrew lead works again. Alright, Sandshrew beats Bastiodon, baits in Kabuto. Kabuto wants to click Aqua Jet. Yeah, all this Kabuto is Aqua Jet and Accelerock, so it's just priority moves, Water or Rock. I can beat this on Grotle, but Grotle is needed for the gym and is already 16. Yeah, we can't bring him out. I think we also can't bring you out, right? Yeah. These 2 guys are too important for the next fight, so we can't use them here. But we should be able to beat this with other guys. It shouldn't be a problem. Kabuto loses to maybe Coughing? Eh. You heard Nuzlocke Pokemon Champions? Is that even a thing you can do? Does that even work? If I have to, I can beat this with Bibarel. It's not ideal, but it might actually be the only guy I got left in the box that I can consistently use here. Goldeen wins 2, but barely. Goldeen's not a good one here. I think it's just Bibarel. Bibarel with Mudshot. He's pretty close to leveling up, but he should be okay, and we probably don't need him for the gym either. So if he does level up, that's fine. Okay. So that beats Kabuto. That baits in I think that just goes down the line. That just baits in like Larvitar, which I can kind of just kill. Otherwise, I go to Love Disc or Goldeen. Yeah, either one just kills this. We should probably just switch then. Love Disc does not kill Magby. Goldeen can, but Thunder Punch is too risky. So we'll probably have to switch out on the Magby. What about the Nose Pass? Attract, Protect, Toxic, Male Nose Pass. We have Male Love Disc. Yeah, I suppose you could always do a Nuzlocke with different encounter type rules for something. You can make it work. We have Male Coughing. So if we do Coughing, it can't Toxic me or Attract me, but I just don't win. Because I just don't do any damage. I mean, it's not bad. We should probably bring it as like a closer. How do I beat Magby? Does Slugma beat Magby? Slugma beats Magby. Because it's got Rock Throw. So... Love Disc. Actually, let's bring Goldeen over Love Disc, I think. Goldeen. Slugma. Coughing, and something else to help with Nose Pass. Yeah, you're not too close to leveling, so that's fine too. There's a spreadsheet for the upcoming battles. Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. I mean, this document has like everything in it. I think this link should work. Oh, it's got a... No, it's got an asterisk in it. Oh, wait, maybe it does work? It just doesn't show correctly in chat on my side. Yeah, that link looks like it works. But that's got like all sorts of game info in it. I think it's a massive document. But yeah, for my own stuff too, there's also the calc. So that's where you can see like how our Pokemon are doing. Let me pull that up. Yeah, so here's the calculator screen that I'm looking at. So I can like, I have my stuff loaded in. I haven't updated them for their current levels, but you can just see how they do into each other. So like Nose Pass does 33% with Seismic Toss. I do 29% with Psybeam, so we don't like win really. Well, we're faster, so like we kind of do win if he clicks like Toxic on the switch in, but it's not perfect. But this is how I'm planning, so maybe Swinub in the back. Doesn't really do any damage. Gallibird does 32. I'm probably just better off bringing like Love Disc. Yeah, I think Love Disc plus Coughing just is enough to kill it. And then I have Love Disc as backup for Goldeen if I need it. I should be able to go to 16 here on everybody too. Maybe I don't on Sandshrew. No, I need to go to 16 on Sandshrew so I can go Metal Claw into Dig to kill. If I click... Yeah, I should never die. If I crit Metal Claw and he does the counterattack, it shouldn't matter. Okay, 16. 16. Okay, and then Quick Claw on somebody. Sandshrew outspeeds, he doesn't need it. Bibarel into Kabuto outspeeds, and he does priority moves anyway. Goldeen on you, I outspeed. Slugma on Magby. I could put it on Slugma. Coughing on Nose Pass, outspeeds, and Love Disc outspeeds. It goes on Magby. Oops, did I do anything weird? No, it's good. Alright, if we click dig and we don't kill, he kills me with Metal Burst. So I have to start with a Metal Claw, which can never kill me. Yep, exactly. Metal Burst is what he does. And now I kill with dig without ever dying. Kabuto in. Do I stay in on Kabuto for a turn? Aqua Jet can kill me, so no. Alright, this is 3 mud shots to kill. If he crits twice, I can die. But that shouldn't happen, right? Okay, am I dead to crit? I forgot about the Lychee Berry. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about the Lychee Berry. I'm probably dead to crit. 13 to 26. He's very close to dead too, though. Quick attack is 15%. I think that's 15%. I think he's dead to quick attack. If I low rolled twice, it would be at 25%. It's definitely not at 25%. It's dead. He just dies. He just dies. Yes. Okay. That was not played correctly. I should have had a little more XP leeway on Turtle, so we could use Turtle there. All right, Nose Pass comes in now, though. This is Seismic Tossing for 12, and then I take Sand Chip. So I'm not dead, because it can't crit. This also can't attract me. This is probably just Protect, and then I have to switch anyway. I think I just switch here. I don't think it makes sense to stay in. And then next turn I'm switching into an attack. I'm going to assume he's protecting this turn, which means it's the better turn to switch. If we go to Coughing now, I could also put Toxic on this, because I don't do that much damage. And then if I do have to switch into Love Disc, I could try Healing. This also maybe could be Toxic right now because he doesn't kill me. Maybe he wants to try to Toxic me, which also makes this a better switch. Nope, he attacks. That's not what we wanted to see. I take 2 from Sandstorm. Toxic doesn't miss in this game. I think I need a Toxic. $14. I don't have enough HP to Toxic again. It was a mistake. To be fair, if he would have... Well, he would have never done anything else. Yeah, I should have just attacked for 20% damage. It's actually not a good counter. Yeah, I'm exactly dead too. EVs are turned off in this game, so all EVs are 0. Nobody gets them. We are fighting Ruin Maniac Darius in the gym before Rourke. What do we do? That was a big mistake. How do I get out of this? Fuck. If I go to Sand Shrew, I don't take sand damage, which means I can take 2 hits here. I should probably always go Sand Shrew first. Okay, he attracts me. I can roll for the kill. I can go for the kill. This is fine. But if I get attracted, then he hits me, I have to switch out. Come on, don't love. No love, only kill. Excellent job, Sand Shrew. Alright, Larvitar in. I can kill this, but I'm dead currently to Facade. Also, it's going to just do more damage next turn. So we always go to Goldeen on this, I think. Goldeen should always have this. Like, if I get crit, I should still have, like, 4 turns to land the Lethal Aqua Jet. Nice. Protect on the switch is huge. Okay. As soon as this lands, he dies. Okay. That works. He didn't even try to save himself. He just accepted his death. Alright. This guy's going to click Thunder Punch, which can kill me. If I get paralyzed on Magby, I could be in big trouble. Or on Slugma, I mean. If Magby paralyzes me on Slugma here. But we just gotta go for it. I have so many chances to hit and kill this, it should be fine. There's almost, like, the odds of losing this are very low. Quick Claw. Woo! Ooh, he got the crit? Am I dead to crit? 20 damage? I'm safe. I always go for this. There's no reason to recover. Just go for the kill. Nice. Okay, not guaranteed. Actually, the crit into the sand chip and stuff like can be a little scary. All right, gym leader time. Slugma is quiet. Always quiet for plus special attack. It's also perfect IVs. You trade for this guy, so he's always perfect. By design. Alright, let's get everybody to 16 first. and then figure out the squad. Slugma's ability in this game is Vital Spirit, but it changes when he evolves. We do not evolve this. We let this evolve at 17, so we get Copycat. This guy does pick up Aurora Beam. That's pretty interesting. I had Quick Claw and Slugma last fight, yeah. Alright. Everybody's at the level for the gym now. Ah, yes, and this is going to bug out because we were doing run as date there. Let's just do... Okay, hold on. So for the next encounter, let's get the right time set for that at least. No, that'll be fishing and then cave. What is my next encounter that I actually want that's time sensitive? It's the Dust Ox, right? Yeah. So we want to be nighttime. That's night, running. Trying to put my Pokemon into the calculator. If you give me a second, I think I can make that much easier for you. Hold on. Give me 2 minutes. We do a little export all Pokemon thing. I don't know if this will work, if this will be too much for Twitch. But like, you can copy paste Pokemon stats into this import export window in this calc I'm using. I assume Showdown, this is like, I assume the same as the Showdown calculator. Let's see if this works. Well, there's part of them. That got it up through Crossbow. So 1, 2. Okay, this is not. I gotta do it like 2 at a time. It's not very efficient. Yeah. I could skip some of the ones that aren't going to be useful, too. Like, I'm pretty sure I know who the team is already, but we got to make sure that it works. Well, I guess I'll throw in the last two, but I don't think they're ever coming to the gym. But there's the Vulpix and the Swinub. Alright, so. The opener's probably Grotle. We give him a Chilan Berry so that Self-Destruct doesn't kill him, and then he can do 2 Razor Leafs. Or, well, we do Stomp so that we can try to flinch. And then we do Razor Leaf. If we get, like, the high roll, we could do Mega Drain, but that's really dodgy. I mean, the other things are like you could do a Love Disc opener, but it's not particularly good. You actually lose if it decides to attack you, which is bad. It shouldn't attack, but it can attack. Usually it sets up rocks, but not always. Yeah, Goldine's not a 2-shot. We could also consider leading Goldine for the level up, which is something we got to think about, because if Goldine is 17, it learns Dive and it outspeeds the Cranidos. And it can kill the Cranidos. But it's not likely to kill the Cranidos. It can do it. It's like 30% or something. Let's see. Goldine at 17 with Dive. Yeah, so if this Goldine levels up, it is a 75% chance to OHKO. That doesn't seem correct with an 84 to 103. Why does it say it's a 75% chance? That is not correct. Oh, I guess because it factors in the crit chance, maybe? That still doesn't seem right to me. I can't see how that's one roll that kills. One roll plus crits. How is it a 75% chance? Well, anyway. The big point here is that this is a backup kill option that we can consider. Other options we could have, I mean, like Sandshrew, but that's got to do other stuff, so he's not the lead. Bibarel? No, Brickbait does too much. Yeah, it's really just Grottle, which is fine. That's expected. That baits in... Does that bait in Shuckle? That does, right? I think so. I think that brings Shuckle. Checking my notes to see if I ever wrote down a note about the bait order here. Yeah, I don't think I ever wrote down anything about who comes in off of Turtle. Okay, well, I think Shuckle does come in. I could try watching back one of the videos. Maybe I'll do that quick. It's too hard to find because the original run was like Sunflora lead. The only consideration would be like the defense differences. I think it's just going to be Shuckle, so let's just plan on it being Shuckle. So it's Shuckle. It wants to probably just click Curse. If I go to coughing, and then I click toxic and it clicks curse again, it's +2. It gets toxic, and then I switch into love disc. And I take potentially a big hit. And then I gotta like charm Aqua Ring and kind of stall it out. I could also stay in on coughing and go for smoke screen. What I want to do is I want to use coughing on both Shuckle and Corsola. Can this come in on Corsola? Water Pulse is way too much damage. And this would be 17 if I get it on Shuckle, but I actually outspeed at 17, which is interesting. It's probably not going to go for Water Pulse right away, though. Like, I might be able to sneak coughing in here. What's the other option? We bring Turtle back. Razor Leaf kills it in 2. It's not a bad idea to have the coughing, even if I don't use it on the Corsola. Between coughing, Love Disc, and Grotle, we should be able to get down the Slugma, the Corsola in the lead. How does my Ariados do into the Lileep? I do die to Ancient Power crit sometimes, and I don't kill with Leech Life. If I level up, I don't kill with it either. That's not great. We're actually very high special defense on this guy too, and HP. It's about as good as your odds ever get for surviving that. Huh. This is not the best situation. But I don't know if I'd have anything else I can do against the Lily. I mean, there's like Slugma, but you're playing into Ancient Power even more. That's not good either. Yeah, I mean, just everybody else would die. It just has to be Ariados. It just has to work. If it speeds up, we still outspeed and we're only dead to crit, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, not necessarily, because I've gained some. I definitely have to come in on like a Sludge Bomb, which I should be able to engineer. Yeah, like Turtle would always be Sludge Bomb. I could also, like, if it comes down to it, I can always sack Lileep if I feel like it's too risky. Because this is a really good spider. We really want to keep this guy alive. He's really good. Gibble versus Delibird. Does this guy learn... So Powder Snow kills him, but it can miss because it's Sand Veil. And then I just die. Does he get a Roar Beam at 17? And is that ever a thing to do? No, Aurora Beam's 18, so you can't do the level up in the fight to learn Aurora Beam. Having said that, this guy has it already, and is a ground type, so it doesn't get Thunder Fanged, but it had a Flamethrower instead. And I don't outspeed. If I level up, I outspeed. And I kill with Aurora Beam. Only thing is, I'd rather probably risk the Delibird. Is that true? Maybe not. Maybe I'd rather risk this guy. Also, it's pretty easy to bait Thunderfang to come in on. And even if I don't get the level, it's still a speed tie, so I lose only if I lose the speed tie and get crit. Maybe it's Swinub over Delibird. I take less rocks damage on switch in than Delibird does too. Delibird comes in for free if I bait Earth Power. But then I guarantee die. Thunderfang just kills me if I miss. Because I've taken 50% from rocks. Swinub is better. The only question then would be if we want to try to level Swinub up ahead of time by leading him. So I'd like lead Swinub, get the level up, and then switch into Grotle. Hard switch on the Bondsly. That's like the turn it sets up stealth rocks. And then I click Stomp to go for the flinch. And then I just go for the kill with like Razor Leaf. It's not bad. I think it's good. It means I don't take the level up on Ariados, but I think the level up there matters more. It does save me from dying to crit if I level up Ari, and it allows me to maybe get the kill in one on Ari, but like, it's not happening realistically. And then for the Cranidos, Sandshrew just dies to crit, expected. Dig is only 60% here because it's a bad shrew. Well, I mean, it's not really that bad of a shrew, but it's not a great shrew. So I am taking more damage than I would like. I'm always dead to head smash crit. Love Disc is essentially always dead on switch into any attack move because it's minus defense Love Disc, which sucks. Yeah, I think it's just, I think Sandshrew is the last slot. I mean, that's why we get the Sandshrew. We always go for the Sandshrew for the Cranidos counter. It's just, pretty sure you got all of them. Alright, yeah, it can be a little, the formatting is probably part of what, like, you're getting thrown off there. Like, I think you have to put, like, a line in between each of them, like an empty line, but if you got them all in one at a time, that works too. Alright, that's what I'm seeing for the lineup. Swinub, Coughing, Love Disc, Ariados, Grotle, Sandshrew. Lead Swinub, get the level up. Hard switch to Grotle, get the kill. And I don't think it's worth doing the Love Disc. Is it ever worth doing the Bibarel? I don't think he does anything right. Yeah, Bibarel is just like... Bibarel is what you do when you give up. And you're just like, I need to win by flinching him with Headbutt. We're not desperate here. This is a pretty okay team. This is probably an above average team. I'm not going to teach Toxic. Coughing is our Toxic setter. Alright, I will take a quick break, and then we will do the fight, I think. No protects, unfortunately. We didn't get the protect mon. The only way you can get it is Wormadam. Which we didn't get, so. But we have a Chilan Berry. Which cuts normal attack damage down. Allowing him to survive self-destruct, and he can't be crit because he's shell armor. So it should be completely safe. Although we might take a lot of damage, which means we can't use the turtle elsewhere, which would suck. Pecha Berry probably goes on Boomerang to stall out the Shuckle. We definitely need Orans here. And probably here. And I think definitely here as well. Which only leaves Spear, which could be our 4th Oran Berry, or it could be Quick Claw. He's 20, once he levels up, he's 22 speed. So he's outsped by Cranidos if he needs to come in. Won't let you put Kunai in? Weird. Yeah, you might just have to make a new one. You at least got the stats, you can fix it. Yeah. 22. Outspeeds everything except for the Cranidos, which it doesn't ever do anything against anyway. This could be useful against other guys. Not you. Maybe not you either. This is backup maybe for the Shuckle, except the Shuckle comes in first, so not really. I feel like this guy probably just ends up getting sacked if things go wrong. I don't think there's any place I can actually use it constructively. So I guess maybe I do give it the Quick Claw, because maybe that can help it against Cranidos before it dies. If I have to sack it. I guess the other consideration... Can I ever do anything to Shuckle with this? No, I just can't. Found your mouse, broke your headphone cord in the process? Oh, geez, that's rough. Okay. One last look. Quick Claw, Chilan Berry, Oran, Pecha, Oran, Oran. Alright. We talk to the sign to edge our Pokemon, so they're ready to level up. And I think we're good to go. There's a lot that can go wrong here, but we should be pretty good. The biggest problem is going to be the Lileep. If it kills the Ariados, it's really, really bad. Not just for the fight, but for the whole run. Because it's one of our best Pokemon. But I think I just kind of got to play into it. Unless it's late, maybe there'll be some other options on how to approach it. But without, if it's early, I just have to do the plan, which dies to crit. Alright, we just immediately switch so that this guy levels up. Okay, rocks is expected. Alright, stop flinch. Flinch would be huge. Okay, no flinch and he bricked me. He breaks my bricks. He bricks my brakes. Okay, do we think we can kill with Mega Drain? 30 to 40%. It's real close. If we don't kill, he definitely self-destructs. I think at this point. Well, not definitely, but like, let's just assume he definitely self-destructs because he's incentivized to blow up under half HP. That does 34 damage with Chillin' Berry. So Mega Drain would recover me out of the range where he would kill me. But then I would be done. I think I just have to kill this while I still have HP left. I don't think I can risk Mega Drain not killing. Because we take way more damage in that case. Is he going to switch? Because I outspeed him, which means I think he can switch. If he has a resistance, but he doesn't, right? Yeah, well, yeah, nobody resists ground. Yeah, we just attack. Okay, that's about the expected outcome. If we would have just attacked him, it would have just been rocks without taking punches, but we need the level on Swinub. So we have to do it that way. Because now this outspeeds Gibble. We do get secret power here. Did forget that's a thing. Maybe we take this over Bite. This is 85 base. Alright, it is Shuckle. We need to poison this. There's no reason to not immediately just go for the Toxic here. He's gonna set up. He can't trap me. So click Toxic. He curses again. Alright, Boomerang. Good luck. Usually you're the one who's doing Toxic, but we're trying it this way to save our TM. Curses again. Okay. So he's gonna Excel Rock. I think I have to Charm here. Okay, he doesn't Excel Rock. He goes for Toxic. Huge. That's really good. Do I Charm again? I think I Aqua Ring. Get the healing. Okay. And now I Charm. Sand Tombs again. I'm gonna Charm him again, I think. I really would like to see him Toxic again. Not gonna lie. Ooh, the Confusion? I can't switch now because I'm stuck still with Sand Tomb, so I just gotta like try and weather this. You got the space wrong? Yeah, it has to be perfect syntax to upload it correctly. Oh my god, he's dead. Wait, that's so good. It worked. Okay. Huge. Boomerang's alive. Coughing levels up. Boomerang levels up. Do I ever take Lucky Chance? There's arguments for this, I think, definitely. But I have a Shell Armor Mon in the back, so, like, I think I don't need it. Alright, Lilleep comes in. This is a random move. Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain, or Ancient Power. Hopefully it's not Ancient Power. Yeah, switching in here with it not being Ancient Power would be incredible. This is the best chance I ever get to bring in Ariados. We just go for it. Please don't click Ancient Power. Please don't click Ancient Power. Please. Please. Please Giga Drain. Please Giga Drain. Fuck. We can lose everything here, basically. Okay, we're alive. That's really bad. Oh, no. It got the 10%. Fuck. I still outspeed this. I recover 23 to 27%. High roll Ancient Power is 38. I think I'm gonna die. I kill if I crit. I think if this Ancient Powers and gets another boost, we also just lose the entire run. Oh man, I really don't want this to die. If I recover 14, that puts me to 40. Max roll Ancient Power is 38. And then I die to Sand. So we're probably more likely dead than not, or it's close to 50-50 maybe. I just have to attack. That's so disappointing. I really this is like a core Pokemon. This is probably like top 2 Pokemon in our box right now. Just crit. Just get the crit. Just get the crit. Just get the crit. Okay, 38. I'm so dead. Low roll? Low roll. Low roll? Lowest roll possible. I think I'm alive. I think I'm alive. Oh my god. We did it. How much damage was that? We were at 38, right? I think it low rolled. I think that was legitimately lowest roll. I just kill? This has no priority moves? The run continues. You close the calculator, didn't save any moves, IVs, levels, or anything but the name. Oof. Yeah, if it gets typoed, you should like copy it first. That way if you typo it, you can try to fix it and it doesn't just disappear. But it's a lot harder to use the calc without just having your save file to upload directly. So that's the hardest part. We can still lose to like this guy. We could still also lose to the Corsola. Honestly, we could still lose, but like that was the biggest, like the most likely way to lose was that Lily. So this is going to be sending Boomerang into the void. This is where every love disc everybody uses dies, basically. This is like everybody kills their love disc here. I don't think there's ever any other play I take. Alright, there he goes. He just dies to stones. The Cranidos doesn't even get to attack. Alright, Sandshrew. Don't die, Sandshrew. If Sandshrew dies here, because this crits me, this is probably the last like major lose condition. I think if this If this crits, I just kind of have to throw Pokemon at it till it's dead, and then we probably lose to the other Pokemon in the back. So it's not like a straight wipe in the way the Lileep was, but it is very much a we will not win angle. However, I have no other play. So we just go for it. Don't crit, please. Okay. Huge. Sandshrew. I kind of need you to crit, buddy. I kind of need you to crit here. Otherwise, you're going to have to die, too. And I really don't want you to die. That is really bad. Yeah, the head smash is crazy. Okay, is there ever a situation here where I live? Because it doesn't always click head smash. Head smash low rolls 24. It might always click it if it kills. I actually don't know. If it clicks then headbutt or crunch, I win. Not always, but sometimes. What are my other plays? If I want to keep Sandshrew alive, what can I do? I don't think I can do anything. Yeah, I mean, like, head smash kills Turtle. Yeah, I have no play. I just have to hope that he, like... You know what I should have done? I should have went Quick Claw. This should have been Quick Claw Sandshrew, because I knew the damage range was bad. And I knew we weren't going to get the kill. If I had Quick Claw, it would have given him a chance to get the kill if he survived the initial hit. Because the Oran Berry didn't matter. Healing here for 10 is like... I'm still just kind of dead. It doesn't really matter. Unless the AI will only click Head Smash 50% of the time. In which case, the Oran Berry maybe does save me. We definitely just attack. Okay, I can survive this. Oh my god. It's that easy. It's that easy. Okay, so it is 50% chance to click Head Smash, basically. I don't know if it's literally 50%, but like it will not click Head Smash even for kills sometimes. We've been very lucky. We've been unlucky, but very lucky. Our bad luck has been lucky, is basically what it is. I don't believe in Slash. I'm not taking it. Well, also, we're just going to go for Sand Slash right away if he survives and get a bunch more moves. Alright, Corsola. It's this, and then it's the Gibble. That's really interesting. Because if I can get Spear to kill this, then I just have him in and I just kill the Gibble for free. So I need to get... I probably need to Toxic this. This is a random killing move. And then I outspeed and I click Toxic. If it clicks Water Pulse on the switch, I'll just die on Coughing, probably. What if I go to Turtle? That's the play, I think, is to go to Turtle. No, what? Turtle is how I kill this. I think I have to risk Coughing. Level 100 Delibird with Sheer Cold, 1203 to 114. 1,419%. Yeah, that's a lot. That would be a lot of things for sure. If I switch Coughing in now, can I lose the run? Yes. Water Pulse crit kills me if he clicks Water Pulse. Swinub does no damage to this. I'm not out of the woods. This is still really sketchy. I think this is the play. I think we go here. He clicks Accelerock. So we could have went straight to Coughing. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I'm at 16 now. He outspeeds me. Accelerock does 10. Maybe I can just kill this with Nunchaku, but it's looking pretty dicey. Can I get the kill with Coughing? Doesn't do any damage. Yeah, I probably just had to try Coughing first. I might have threw. This might cost us the fight. If he doesn't click Accelerock here and it clicks Light Screen, I can kill with Razor Leafs. If it clicks Light Screen and I click Mega Drain, it's bad. Wait, but I don't kill with Razor Leaf anyway, so do I just click Mega Drain always turn 1? I think I can kill this. I think we Mega Drain. Okay, Light Screens. Because now the Rindo's gone, and now we just Razor Leaf. And we never died of sand because we healed a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, the healing didn't actually matter, but with damage ranges it might have. Okay, we always win as long as I get Swinub in here. This is a random move. It's any move. Swinub dies to Flamethrower crit. And Earth Power crit sometimes. Plus I can get paralyzed. The safest play is to sack. Like Sandshrew? Get rid of Sandshrew or something here? It's a pretty bad Sandshrew, but it's still a Sandshrew. It's a really good Pokemon in this game. With Rough Skin. I'd really like to keep it. What if I go... So if I go Coughing here... Okay, let's think about this. If I just hard switch Swinub, what are the punishes? It's a 1 in 4 for him to click a move that kills me. But he could also paralyze me with Dragon Breath. So there's a few different punishes. If that happens, can I still win? I mean, I could kill this with Ariados, but it's only a chance. I basically out-heal... No, Ariados dies to rocks, right? No, 13? I might survive that? Ooh, that's really dicey. Damn it. This is rough. Coughing can still bait Flamethrower. Dragon Breath Paralysis and Flamethrower crit are the lose conditions. It is the first gym. Do I just play into it? Do I just believe? Because losing another Pokemon here would be kind of bad. Our box is good. but it's not amazing. Like, there's no skitty. I would really like to do this with one death. Let's look at Dragon Breath. Make sure it's not changed. So I think Dragon Breath is what percent? Like 20% para? 30? 30% para. So that's a 15... Well, okay, so that's a 1 in 4 to a 30%. That's a small chance. Flamethrower crit is also a small chance. It's early in the run. Let's take the big risk. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. It's going to work. It's going to be Thunderfang. It's going to be completely free. Thunderfang me. Do it. Thunderfang me. Thunderfang me. Oh my god. It's that easy. I called it. We got the free switch. Aurora Beam just kills and I outspeed. We get the Quick Claw proc just to style on him a little bit. We just shove it right in his face. Look at me. I'm so fast. Whoops. Wait. Why did that not kill? Oh my god, light screen's still up. That is so funny. Light screen's still up. I didn't think about that. Because we let the Corsola do light screen. So that no longer kills. But he didn't kill us with flamethrowers, so we win anyway? Even though I made a mistake? Although I think... Okay, so the only way we didn't lose was because it was Thunderfang. That was actually a huge mistake on my part, because we had a 25% chance to not lose when I did that. Because if he clicked any other move, we just die because of light screen. That was an incredible mistake that I just didn't get punished for. That's crazy. So the correct play was to switch to Coughing, to try to stall him out of light screen turns. I don't even know if we'd have the time to do it, because Coughing takes too much damage. It might work if we go to Coughing on a turn, because he set up light screen like early on Corsola. Yeah, it went light screen, we went Mega Drain, and then we Razor Leafed, and then we switched to Coughing. And then we try to waste a turn on Coughing, and then we switch to Gibble. Or to, Swinub for the Gibble. That was the correct play, which probably means Coughing dies. But that's the correct way to do it. We should have sacked Coughing there always, I think. But we got rewarded by not realizing light screen was up. Alright. Huge! We even saved, what? One Oran Berry and a Chilan Berry. Oh, I realize now, too, I don't get my encounters until after we do the doubles fight. So, yeah. That's not a big deal, but we got 2 delayed encounters to get. I wanted to get them today, but I don't think I have time, because I should wrap up soon. So I think we'll do the level ups and stuff here, get to the next city, and go from there. Because it'll take a little bit of time to plan out the level ups and whatnot. Let me update the overlay text. Now that we have a run that got past Gym 1 finally. Where the hell is my text? There it is. 1 death, 1 badge. Expected. Okay. We'll grab you for the road, I guess. That seems fine. Oh yeah, we should go buy repels before I forget. And some net balls. Do these come with Premier balls? No. All right. All right, let's check out the clip. Pile on him a little bit. We just shove it right in his face. Look at me, I'm so fast. Whoops. Wait, why did that not kill? Oh my god, light screen's still up. That is so funny. Light screen's still up. I didn't think about that. Because we let the Corsola do light screen. So that no longer kills. But he didn't kill us with flamethrowers, so we win anyway? Even though I made a mistake? Although I think... Okay, so the only way we didn't lose was because it was Thunderfang. I actually... That was actually a huge mistake on my part, because we were almost... We had a 25% chance to not lose when I did that. Because if he clicked any other move, we just die because of light screen. That was an incredible mistake that I just didn't get punished for. Well done, clip. Accurately sums everything up. Clip, did your computer crash? Jeez. Unlucky. Oh yeah, who's my Rock Smasher? I think Sand Shrew's usually fine for that. Flash TM, and there's like a Pearl I'll grab. I don't know if the Pearl ever does anything, but might as well get it while I'm here. Hey, don't block me in, lady. That's rude. You're on your phone now? Okay. Well, at least it only crashed after the exciting bit. Oh, we can get this encounter. We can do one more encounter today. Let's get the candies, get the money first, and then we'll get the encounter. Yeah, Pearl with Fling could be a thing. I don't really know how some of the math on that works out. Computer again, it just froze. You're having a tough time over there, huh? Infinite money. Oh yeah, also, let's buy. Big Nugget with Fling does like 120 to 150 base? Does it? Holy shit. That's pretty interesting, because we do get a Big Nugget when we rob somebody's business later. Actually, let's buy more repels. We go through these pretty quickly. Trying to click the second option. Whatever. $999 exactly. Perfect. Oops. All right, let's do our Evos. Let's start with the team, I guess. Ariados probably doesn't go for an Evo here so that we can use it more often. Or it doesn't go for a level up, I mean. Obviously it doesn't go for an Evo. It's already got its good moves, so I don't think it needs any more levels. X-Scissor 19, Shadow Sneak 23. We can wait for that. Grotol. Magical Leaf 22. We don't need to get that right now. Coughing evolves. Sludge Bomb at 28, though. And Wheezing is... No, Wheezing's 28 also. She always gets Sludge Bomb at 28. I think the Wheezing Evo is 25 in this. PBIO1, that's a personal best. The Team Galactic trainers in this game have names. They're all named after astronomical bodies. So all the trainers you fight before you fight Jupiter are named after moons of Jupiter. So Io, being one of the Galilean moons of Jupiter, is one of her primary henchmen. And he beat us. So that is the furthest fight in the game we've been to, is the first time you fight Io. Right before fighting Jupiter. We almost got to her. But we died to poison. 25 for Wheezing. I think we should just take this Evo here, honestly. I don't really believe in self-destructing this Pokemon, I'm not going to lie. Actually, do I take this Evo here? Maybe I just take this to like 20 for now. Oops, 21 I guess. Yeah, let's actually go 20 on everybody. We'll evolve this guy into Sandslash. When's the next encounter? The next encounter is in this town, actually. We just got to get to it. Rock Throw, I think, is good here over Metal Claw. Because it hits birds. I don't really believe in Gyro Ball. I'm not taking Slash. Bubble Beam over Water Gun. Finally get a better move on Delibird. Literally the first move he's learned since we got him, Aurora Beam. Yep, nickname theme is Weapons, which has some fun names for people. Alright, Spear does not evolve. So, let's figure out if he gets a good ground move at any point. Because otherwise, he's kind of bad, mostly. Yeah, 38 for the Evo now in this game. Dig at 20, Rock Slide at 25. I think 25 makes sense here. He's pretty frail otherwise. Let's get Seeking. Chestnut is a weapon, you can launch them like rocks, yeah. It almost fits the nickname theme, but since it's traded Pokemon, of course, you can't change the name. I might want Flail. I think we want Flail. We're like max speed. This is actually potentially really good for Gardenia. We could put this at 1 HP, and we can maybe just, like, flail a bunch of shit. I think we get rid of Mudshot. Maybe Psybeam would have been better to get rid of. I don't know. We're fast, so... Flail is legit. I want to put my good move in slot 1 always. This we go for Flamethrower. Payback. I think I'm good on Payback. Take Aurora Beam over Flame Wheel. I don't want Bites. Flamethrower over Ember. Yeah, you can definitely offer some suggestions for nicknames. There's a few that I already have planned names for from the previous run we did with weapon nickname theme, but there's a lot I don't have names planned for. Okay, 17 here. This learns Copycat, which is an incredible move in this game. We take this over Sweet Kiss, I think. I think we want Body Slam on this from Jigglypuff, and then we want to evolve, I think. So Body Slam is 21. Yeah. Okay, and I think that's our Wigglytuff set. I don't think we'll be changing it. We can delete Water Pulse eventually, but we need it for the next boss fight. It can only be deleted after that. And we have a Moonstone, we can commit to it right away. Yeah, we'll go through the name situation when we find the encounter. Yeah, and I think we go for the Evo right now. I don't see any reason not to just take the Wigglytuff. This is probably one of our best Pokemon now. Now that it's fully evolved, it's pretty tough. Like right there in the name. Yeah, 91 HP is like crazy. And it's got Aftermath. He blows up if he gets killed. Not going to go for the Slugma Evo yet. Oh, we do have those like lower level trainers to fight too, which is something to consider. Maybe I should have saved a few levels. I mean, they're like level 8. It doesn't matter. They're not really threatening. Metal Claw? Nope. Slash, though? I probably want Slash on this. I definitely keep Charm and Copycat. So it's Feint Attack or Aerial Ace that I delete. This is, this comes down to the fights I need this for. Let's look at Mars. So against Mars, we have Gligar with Sandveil. That doesn't care which move I use. We have Gabite that doesn't care which move I use. We have Bright Powder Soul Rock, which wants me to have Feint Attack. So we keep Feint Attack. We kill Aerial Ace, I think. It's the other cat that gets Fake Out, Skitty. Maybe this one gets it eventually. I don't know. But doesn't get it right away, unfortunately. We do have Night Slash coming up. I think I just want to keep the Can't Miss move, though. This gets Fake Out at level 37. This does learn it eventually. Alright. Like, that's a good attacker. Like, the IVs on this thing are crazy, so I think having the stab normal move is actually good. And then we want Fire Punch? No, we have Fire Punch. We want Thunder Punch on this? This has something useful. Thunder Punch 25. I believe there was some use for that. We'll take it. Feint Attack. This Magby is minus special attack. Much better physical attacker. So we'll kill Smog. And Thunder Punch over Ember. Okay, we got the Punching Baby. .53 speed on this guy is actually, like, pretty impressive. This Magby is actually pretty good. You gotta go? Okay. Well, sorry I didn't get to do the encounter. But we'll catch you later, Bonnie. Alright, for the encounter team, you might actually be able to keep listening. Okay. Let's throw together our squad for the encounter. Wigglytuff. Probably want our poison type. What else is here? You'll be here, but also not here. You'll be here in spirit. That's what matters. We have the Coughing Dupe, so this is most likely Grimer. If we do daytime, it's Mime Jr. or Spoink. So Mime Jr., Spoink, Ekans, Meowth, Grimer are the most common ones. I'll grab maybe you. Okay. So we want daytime for Mime Jr. Mr. Mime's really good in the game. Although nighttime I dupe out the Glameows. Nah, it's still better to go daytime for the Psychic type. Is it down here? Yeah. Alright, we gotta change the time. Alright, I did save, hard save, whatever, just do another one. Paranoid. Checking messages. Alright, closing that down, switching to daytime. 1 p.m., running game again. Okay, so we probably want to lead our sleeper. In case it's a self-destruct mon, that can help us to maybe sleep it if we outspeed it. Get our Everstone real quick. Okay, Grimer. I hear this guy's good. I don't think we've ever had a Grimer. Can he do anything dumb like blow up? Let's check his moveset. Level 16 Grimer. I welcome the poison type as well. This is Shadow Punch, Mud Bomb, Disable, and Lick. We missed Toxic because it's 16. That's unfortunate, but we can always teach it Toxic if we want. Sludge Bomb at 17. And this levels up at, or evolves rather, at 25. Cool. Very cool. We got Muck and Wheezing this split. That's huge. Let's check his catch rate. 247. He's an easy catch as well. We can just start throwing balls. I might as well sleep him, I guess. Supposed to be an easy catch. Jeez. Okay, there we go. 3 Pokeballs is kind of nuts. Okay, I don't think we've ever had a Grimer, so probably some sort of biological weapon or poison is the way to go. We had a Saren already. Who was Saren, though? Dustox was Saren. Just making sure he's not on my list. Okay. Well. Could just be something like arsenic. Which is sort of a weapon. I mean, it's also just, you know, an element, but... So look at the Wikipedia page for chemical weapons. List of chemical warfare agents. Cyanide's a pretty good one. I'm feeling cyanide for Grimer. Mustard gas would have been a good name for coughing. I didn't think about that one. I'm gonna write that down actually, because mine, I don't like mine as a nickname. Mustard gas is kind of has a vibe to it. Nerve agents? Novichoke's a good name too. Ricin. Ricin should be a grass poison type because it's made from plants. I'm gonna go with Novichoke. Alright, let's check out Grimer. We'll get him to like 20. We'll hold off on the Evo until we're at La Roma. I think this is pretty damn good in Gardenia. Naughty Nature, I think, is bad for us. Plus attack minus Bedef. Oh no, Muck is highly physical in this game, stats-wise. But what about what its learn set looks like? Okay, Muck has relearn punches. No, physical is good, actually. This is a physical attacker in this game. Okay, that's sick. Wait, this is fantastic. (24) defense, 13 special defense, 15 attack. I'll take this. 0 special attack and 2 speed, but like it's a Muck. That's fine. Wow, this is pretty good. Oh yeah, it already has Lick and Shadow Punch. Wait, Shadow Punch is crazy! 95 can't miss? That's insane! Holy shit. Okay, okay, he's a guy. Does this beat? Does this beat? Fucking what's-her-face? Gardenia's Rotom-Mow? Maybe not with minus special defense, huh? That nature action might screw me over there. It certainly can help, though. Disable, Shadow Punch. This is really cool. I'm really excited to use this. This looks great. Okay, learn Sludge Bomb right now. I think we do take that over... Do I ever need Lick if I have Shadow Punch? No. I'm never blowing you up. I'm sorry, but you're too good. It's not happening. Alright, that's going to be it for the stream. Next time we get to push forward to Floroma Meadow. We get to pick up about 6 Pokemon, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, 6 encounters, because we delayed the encounters to the north. So 6 encounters before the next big boss fight. And I think the run is in a pretty good spot. The big question we have to decide on for next time is whether or not I go for the Totodile. We caught Grimer, and he's really good looking in this game. We got plus attack, and he's got a physical moveset in this game with Shadow Punch. We named him Novichok after a Russian nerve agent. To keep with the poison theme of Saren and a few other nicknames I have in the sheet. But yeah, he's got pretty average IVs and a nature that's not bad. It's not perfect, so I'm pretty happy with him. I'll take average. Average on a really good Pokemon. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. See you later, Bonnie. See you later, anybody else who's